Hello, my name's Sean Elmore and thanks for joining me today. If you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you're relatively new to affiliate marketing and you may be just trying to find out some of the pitfalls that you may come across before you get really heavily involved. If that's the case, then great, you're in the right place. But this is just a video about 12 things that I wish I knew before I started. That's the honest truth. 12 things that wish I was more aware of because it would have saved me so much time and so much money and energy. So who am I? My name's Sean Elmore. I'm a 40-something from the UK. I'm by no means a millionaire. I've been trying affiliate marketing for the best part of 15 years and I've tried and failed more times than I'd like to admit, but I can say that I have managed to find a formula that works if you work it and you rinse and repeat that formula, and it really is as simple as that. So this is just to show you I'm a human being. This is myself, my partner Gemma and my daughter Olivia on a holiday to Thailand. So 12 things I wish I knew before I started affiliate marketing. The first one might sound a bit odd, or you might resonate with this, but affiliate marketing is not easy. It just isn't. I think the problem is it's made to sound easy. That's the honest truth of it. If you go to Google and you do a search for make money online or how to start a home business, you'll be greeted by a plethora of sales letters, sales videos, you name it, promising you the earth. And they'll say it's as simple as doing X, Y, Z and you can be making this much money. It isn't the case. You've got to understand that affiliate marketing is like any other business. You've got to take it seriously. So if you're not prepared to do that, then this probably isn't the right thing for you to be involved in. That's the long and short of it. But it is achievable, but it is far from easy. You've heard the saying, nothing worth having comes easy, and that's I can't say anything truer than that. That is exactly how it is. Nothing in this world that's worth having is genuinely easy. You have to work at it, and that's the same with affiliate marketing. So if you're prepared to put some skin in the game and put some graft in, then fair play. The world's your oyster and you can make it, and many people have. I'm sure you've seen some of the results of others on the internet that are making some really serious dough. Not every marketer online is honest. Now, you may know this now, or you may be very early in your journey, but trust me, it's sad and it's true. There's too many false promises out there, too many false gurus that just want to take your money and run. It's awful, really, that people are out there just to take money and not to really give value and help people. Not everyone, I'm not saying everyone, but from my own personal experience, I've been burnt more than as many fingers I've got on my two hands, and it's just a shame, really. So I was drawn into some of these marketers and I just assumed that everyone was the same as I was and they'd treat you in the same merit as you treat somebody you respected, basically. So I wouldn't expect to be treated the way that I have been by some of the online marketers, and it's just a case of you doing your own research. So you've got to be diligent when you're looking to get involved in any kind of online marketing. Do your homework, do your research. That's all I'll say. So this can lead you to quickly losing faith in the whole thing, and then this also puts you down that path of the new shiny objects, which let's be honest, most of all those things are shit. Not to sugarcoat it, but they are just shit. And if you think about it logically, if you're going to buy products for $50 that promises you to be making, $100 a day in less than 30 days, why would they be selling it for $50? That's my first point. So yeah, not every marketer online is honest. It's just a fact. You have to do your own research and make sure that you're dealing with somebody you can trust. Number 3, I wish I'd taken it more seriously from the start. If you treat it like a hobby, then it will pay you like one. And I didn't really take it seriously. I spent a lot of time reading, researching, doing a little bit, and I didn't really commit myself. I think you really need to go all in. Like in any business, if you were to leave your job and start a brick and mortar business, then you'd effectively gone all in. You burnt all your bridges. You need to do it like that, or at least have the attitude like that. So if you're just looking for a bit of pin money, fine, it could be a great second side income. But if you want to do it as a full-time, gig eventually, then you need to treat it like that. And unfortunately, I didn't. There's a number of reasons that I didn't, and I'll go on to that in a second. The first one being mindset and self-belief. I think if you work a traditional 9 to 5, like the majority of people do, I did, it was hard to make yourself do something outside of your working hours. Somebody wasn't telling you what to do. Or at least giving you targets to meet if you're in sales, like I was. It was a case of, because I didn't really have to, I didn't really put as much effort in as I should have done. So that's my bad. But if you really want to make it work, you're going to have to change that mindset. And self-belief is a massive one. You've got to believe you can do it. And sometimes I think this is where people fall down. I certainly did. And again, it wasn't just because I had a full-time job, although I think that contributed to it. It's just a case of wanting it enough. And again, I'll go into a few of the points that will just highlight that as well. So look, I'm continually putting out content that will help you if you're looking to get into affiliate marketing. Like I said, I've been down that road myself. So if you'd like to subscribe and hit the notification bell, then every time I put out a video, you'll be notified, and I'd love you to join me. Number 5, don't overcomplicate things. This is something I did all the time. I overthought things too much. I researched things too much. I had tried to make things too perfect, and eventually that just led to you doing nothing. You ended up spinning your wheels, so you'd be doing that for the best part of a week, then that would lead to a month, 2 months, and before you know it, you've not actually done anything. So I'd say just do it, try, take action. Nothing happens without action. So, as Nike says, just do it. This one is a massive one, and I wish I had done this far earlier. Invested in myself. I think Tony Robbins said if you want to be successful, then you need to follow somebody that's already doing something that you want to be able to do. And that's what I should have done. Rather than try and work it all out myself, put all the pieces together, I wish I'd sort of found a mentor earlier and just followed their guidance. Yes, it means there's a higher price point, but this effectively can save you years of trial and error. And ultimately, it also saves you money, because yes, it might be an upfront cost, which is higher, but it will stop you from then jumping from one shiny object to another shiny object. And that's the sort of route that I ended up taking, and I wish I hadn't. Number 7, delayed gratification. Again, this is another massive one. It took me a long time to get my head around this, but once you do, then you start to see some kind of traction and success. Setting yourself realistic expectations and goals. A lot of people, when they see these products advertised, they say that they can be making $1,000 in 2 months, or some of them are even 10,000 in your first 3 months or 6 months. Realistically, that's just not going to happen. You've either got to be superhuman or have some super skill set that people are desperate for to be able to get to those kind of figures. So be realistic. If you don't, then you're just going to burn out and move on to the next thing. You've got to give it enough time to see any results. You can't expect to start something, build a website, or you start some paid advertising and expect to see a massive return within a week, 2 weeks, a month, or even 2 months. Commit the time and really try and see. In 12 months, if you're not seeing anything, then perhaps then you start to readjust the direction you're going in. Otherwise, you'll just jump to the next shiny object, because it's not reaching your unrealistic expectation of earning that kind of money in 2 months. But ask yourself this question: if you could be earning a full-time income in 12 or 24 months' time, and you knew that that was definitely going to happen, would you be willing to commit that period of time with no expectations of a short-term return? So no income at all, but you knew that at the end of that period of time, you would have built something that would be bringing in that kind of money. That's, that's the way you've got to be thinking. So delayed gratification is massive. I struggled with it, and I'm sure many people, and especially if you're watching this, you may be suffering from this yourself as well. You've just got to be realistic. It's just not going to happen overnight. You don't build a business that turns over, a lot of money very quickly. It's a case of small steps and building on a proper foundation. Number 8, you need to build a relationship with your audience. Again, this is something I didn't do at the very start. I mean, you have to give something of value up front. Your audience needs to know, like, and trust you. Otherwise, they're not going to, why would they want to deal with you? You can't just expect them to buy from you, because at the end of the day, who are you to them? And, when I first started, I did literally think it was as easy as getting an affiliate link and then sending traffic to it and expecting them to buy from me. It's not the way it works. You need to serve them with some value, and if you treat them with respect, you teach them something that they don't know about, then they're going to take you seriously, and then sales will come. And again, that comes by building up a level of trust over time. I wish I'd learned to build assets and automate them better. What I mean by that is, when I first started, I got drawn into that thing about push button systems, done for you systems, basically. They don't work. So you need to learn to build your own. You need to be able to build things. So you need to actually develop some skills. Now, that might sound awful, but trust me, once you develop those skills, no one can take them away from you, and you can transfer that into other areas. So you're going to have to do it. So website building, email marketing, copywriting, building funnels, making videos, these are all part of being an online marketer. So you've got to be prepared to do that. And at the very start, I wasn't, and I wasted so much time by trying to buck the system and do it the quick and easy way, which doesn't work. Don't compare yourself with other people. Again, I kept comparing myself to other marketers. Why are they doing so well? Why am I not doing so well? What am I doing wrong? That kind of thing. It doesn't help you at all. We're each on our own journey. You don't need to compete with others, and that could just lead to negativity and you basically giving up. The only person you should be in competition with, honestly, is yourself. And as long as you can see some progress, then you're on the right track. Learn to accept failure. And then this one's a big one, because I failed loads. You will fail. It's just a fact. You will make mistakes. Sometimes things just don't work out. You've got to learn to fail forwards. And that might sound a bit cliche, but it's true. If you look at it, if you fail at something, you've learnt how not to do something. And that's the way you've got to look at it. Or you've learned to do something better or differently. If you think back to when you were a child, how long did it take to learn to ride your bike? How many times did you have to get in a car and go through the motions of starting the car, putting it in gear, and then stalling it? This is it. That's not failing, that's learning. And that's, you have to learn to apply that to your online business. You're not going to get it right every time. Why did you start in the first place? Now, this is the biggest one, because without the why, the driving force behind why, what the motivation is, you can give up too easily. So your reasons have to be big enough to keep you motivated, keep you on track when things get hard, and you fail again. You need to pick yourself up, dust yourself down, and get back on the horse, and try again. It's just, it is as simple as that. So you need to make your why something outside of just yourself. And again, all the time when I started, it was all about me, 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 me. I want to be able to do this. I want to earn some extra money. I want to be able to do this, that, and the other. It's too easy to quit on yourself. And that's, why I gave up for 3 years. Try to make it so it's somebody else is dependent on your success. So if it's your kids, you know, you're trying to help somebody, whatever it is, it needs to be a big enough why, um, and a big enough driver to keep you going. So they're the 12 reasons that 12 things that I wish I knew before I started affiliate marketing. Some of these may make sense to you now. You may have come across them. You may have, you know, fallen foul to some of the sales shiny objects that you see online, that kind of thing. So I hope that helps. Like I said, thanks for listening. Please subscribe, like and share, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I put something up. If you are interested in learning some of the things that I've managed to make work for myself, please click the link in the description below, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you.